If there's one bit of advice that I could give anyone in a desperate last stand in Splatoon 3, it'd have to be don't drop down. I've heard it said that Splatoon is a game about positioning, and I agree completely. Skill and game mechanics come secondary to a good idea of one's positioning. While everything else anyone is going to talk about in Splatoon is important, none of it will win you games consistently without good positioning. So let's talk about that. So, previously we had discussed the idea of fulfilling your niche. That concept still applies here, go check it out. Anyways, different weapons have different abilities that will inform their positioning. A charger is very good at long range control over an area. You can't just step out in their line of sight and expect to win a fight. They will have your squid soul separated from your Splattershot Jr. before you can blink, but only if they've taken a strong position. Splatoon 3's maps seem cursed to forever disadvantage the Chargers, but if one can be at a high spot overlooking a relevant section of the map, they will be hard to stop. We would be fools, though, to think of positioning as purely defensive. On an offensive push, one has to think much more about their teammates as well. Frontliners gaining land in front of the tower won't see much progress if their support stays back to ink the base. They have to be prepared to threaten defensive players when they try to end your push. Your positioning can put you in high risk, high reward situations, where, if you win the fight, you may find significant gains, or if you lose the fight, you may watch as your teammates hopelessly throw themselves at a crab tank as the enemy scores the last few clams. I will tell you, dropping down is not one of those reward situations. Don't lose your high ground advantage just to engage the enemy on equal footing. Occasionally, when adrenaline runs high and the enemy blood sugar runs low, you may successfully wipe out the enemy and stop a push. But don't rely on this. Instead, stay alive in time for your teammates to mount a counter push. This will raise your chances of winning against these snowballing enemy pushes. Letting them trade one of their 4 living players for one of your 2 is not worth it. Stay alive. Don't panic when it's the end. Don't fall victim to panicked mad dash. And whatever you do, don't drop down. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. Oh, and if anyone asks, I squidn't tell you this.